Hey guys, welcome back to this week's video or today's video. Today we're gonna be doing Am I the Asshole? I'm filming it in front of my window, I think the sunlight is better. You guys tell me how you guys feel about the new setting and yes, I am wearing the same sword from the last video. I'm still in my PJs, okay? So I just I'm doing my days, so we're gonna be doing. Okay. Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole to call my husband or baby? Is it baby daddy or husband? A worthless man. We can get more context. I'm really confused on this, so we can get more context. I have a 7-month-old baby. He's currently teething and has a cold. I'm breastfeeding, and the nights are really tough. At the moment, my husband sleeps through the night, and I manage the night shifts. The nights alone. I don't even bother waking him to help anymore. Go, leave this man, and you have to do nights alone. With it, basically, you're a single parent at this point because you basically, before you continue the whole, you are basically doing this alone. You are basically having to get tired about yourself doing it. Even have a cold and sick and all of this. You are doing this alone. You are basically by yourself at this point. Go move on. I get it, people. Not all husbands or the father of the child, they usually have someone to help. You take this, they have it, though. If you gotta do it by yourself, go even. Let's continue reading and see what else we get. Yesterday, I finally went to sleep after spending the whole evening upstairs with the baby. My husband came upstairs, and this wakes the baby. I asked if he can change his diaper and give him a pacifier. He says no, I can't, and I don't know how. With his nonsense, of course, he just don't want to do it. I got up and he walks away from our baby, who's lying on the changing pellet out of diaper. I get angry because I bathed the last few nights, and I'm also working. I asked him to do one thing, and he refused to do it because, as he put it, he feels uncomfortable. I take care of our children our child the most, do 90% of the housework, and I also work. I'm exhausted. I call him a worthless man. Now he's angry at me and Bay talks to me. He thinks I should apologize. No, you did not apologize. You told him, hey, can you change the baby? You know how I did type the first time when I was maybe around 1920. I went there with my nephew. He before when he was partying, we used to for night we used to have him in diapers, and then during the day and during the day we would have him in an under as well, but mostly at night time we would put him in. How are you gonna say, oh, I don't know how to change a diaper, dude? Before my nephew, I didn't know how to change a diaper, put on a diaper. I knew how to do it, but I never did because I used to watch people do it, and I'll to the comment how to do it, just in case one day I have to do it. And then how can you not know how to change? That's and you do everything. Go. Me in my house, how it runs in my household, it's yes, when it doesn't, I take care of my nephew during the day. When my mom comes home, she does it a little bit, and if my brother doesn't work, my brother takes over, and me and my mom always told me, if your brother's home, do not jump into take care of the baby. You let him do it. You let him figure out. You let him take care of the baby. Like, he's not a baby, he's 4. But like, my mom always like, you let him do it. You let him handle it. I'm like, okay. Like, yeah, if he steps outside and tells you, hey, Erica, take care of the baby for like a little bit, I'm gonna go step out. I'm gonna go, okay, that's fine. But I'm gonna take it every day, all day, until 5 o'clock, 4:48 on there. And then, yeah, sometimes I'm that band. I can do housework, do this, and take care of a kid. I think he can put in some effort and like do it. That's the same. Like, he's not even doing. He's just there, and yes, and he is a ruthless man. Okay, this was this. But this is this. Am I the asshole for refusing to give my coworker the vacation stay I booked a year in advance? I don't know if I watched a video on this one or if I read this, but I'm gonna read it. I think I did watch it. I don't know. I, 27 male, work in a small office where getting vacation time approved can be complicated because we're short staffed. Last year, I planned a big trip with some friends and required a week off almost 11 months in advance. My manager approved it, and it's been on the sale calendar ever since. What if it doesn't go south instead of going smooth? It didn't go south real quick. Last week, one of my coworkers, Megan, 32 female, came up to me and asked if I can give her those exact dates because he certainly wanted them off. Okay. So you took a whole year, you planned this a year in advance, the tip. And then you require a week off almost, and never, it's almost like you advance this, and you asked this week, that week well off. And you took you required months in advance. Nothing to bring before. I told her I couldn't because flights, hotels, and group plans had already been booked for months. She looked annoyed but dropped it at first. The next day, she went to our master and apparently told him she really needed those days off for a family event. My master came to ask if I would require changing. I said I feel bad, but it wasn't possible at this point because I realized y'all money canceling everything. After that, Megan started making comments in the office. A few co-workers asked me what was going on, and when I explained the situation, they seemed to pass that the dates have been on the calendar for almost a year. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's been on the calendar for almost a year. And now here she comes saying, oh, I need you to change these dates. I need them to go. You had your opportunity months in advance, a year in advance. You almost the entire time. Now you want not continue. Yesterday, Megan confronted me again and said I was being selfish because her parents came up recently and family should come first. I told her I understand that family events happen, but I plan to sip a foreign event and not feel to expect me to cancel something that's been scheduled for months. Now she's acting cold towards me, and a couple co-workers said I should just be the pickup person and move my tip if possible. At this point, I feel like I've already been reasonable, but I'm starting to wonder if I'm being stubborn. Am I the asshole refusing to tip on my vacation days and that I put on a year ago? No, you don't have to give up You ain't planned this. You ain't booked the hotels. You ain't booked the flights. You ain't booked everything. And people want you to change it. No, you can't. That's money, y'all. That's money on that you worked for, and you used it on your vacation, and you ain't the day off. Those week off. Sorry guys, it got cut off. But like I was saying, I don't think you're the asshole here. I just think like you planned this so far ahead that I think she's the asshole here. So let's read. Okay. I know to have this like all planned out, but like, okay. Am I the asshole for telling my roommate I'm not his personal chef just because he's bad at cooking? Go find a new roommate. Like, my roommate kept asking me to make him food almost every night because he said he plans everything and it's not fair that I can cook and he can't. I told him I'm not his mom and he needs to learn how don't need to yawn or now he's telling our friends I'm being selfish with food. Am I the asshole? Go again. You're not his mama. You're not his girlfriend. Okay. So what I was saying in the last clip, it's not your fault because he cannot cook. It's not. So I'm gonna read one more before this doesn't cut off again for some reason. Okay. So I know I take first to find a story like okay. This one says not this one. Oh my god. Okay. This one says, am I the asshole for telling my wife to go up? This is a complicated situation, and I have tried to be supportive. My wife and I have plans to have multiple children. She grew up as an only child, and she character as miserable and lonely. She wanted to raise our kids in a full house. I also wanted multiple children. During the both of our first child, teen like from Gilmore Girls. Okay, I'm gonna continue. There were complications. She had to have a myotogram. I don't know what this was. I got once you complicated. She have conversations. She was the alleyway. We thought long and hard about the situation and decided to adopt. We did not go into the situation with rose-colored glasses. We knew adopting a child wouldn't be easy and that the child would likely to come with problems we will have to deal with. We both committed to handle anything that comes up together. Okay. Yes, here we adopted Ricky. Dane is now 3 and Ricky is about to turn 10. Ricky had a hard time adjusting to our home and to our family. Again, we knew this was a possibility and promised each other we will deal with that and support each other. However, my wife has a hard time. Ricky is black, and my wife and I are mostly white. The social worker told us that there were a lot of complications with in-racial adoption, and my wife and I both said we were okay with that. She hasn't been okay with it. People sometimes stare at us or make comments. Okay, I'm reading. A few people have made comments to my wife assuming she is a single mom on welfare, even though she has a wedding ring. My wife is stressed out by these reactions and doesn't feel like taking Ricky out in public anymore. When she goes grocery shopping, she only wants to take Dean. So I started doing other grocery shopping because that isn't okay. For real, you can't just not take one kid. Okay, what does Ricky have to do with any of these problems? Like, I feel like at this point she's blaming the kid for something that is even uncontrollable. Ricky was really sad when he first got here. He would right from us, high from us, and not same us. My wife and I both were very supportive and kind at the time. As time went on, we both struggled to get him to open up. My wife started getting frustrated and pulling away. When he finally started to respond to us, it was mostly me that he asked onto with my wife DB. If my wife makes dinner, he will only try a bit. If I make dinner, he will eat it all. So now I make dinner. I think kids feel like the emotions and stuff like that. Like he feels off a hole, and he's feeling that she just put away from him. With responsibility, we used to spin now entirely on me. I feel overwhelmed. On top of that, my wife is stressed out and unhappy. Last night, my wife snapped and yelled at Ricky to go to his room after she asked him a question and he didn't answer. He ran to his room and I went after him to talk to him. He didn't want to talk, so we just sat in his room and played with the toys. When I talked to my wife, she started crying and said she can't do it anymore. She says she feels like she is drowning. I remind her that we will want this would be tough, and she says she could handle it. She said that she lied and she can't handle it. I said, we have to handle it. She said, did you hear what I just said? I can't. I got angry and told her to go up and stop throwing a tantrum. At this point, she's acting like a child. That's what she's acting like. She couldn't believe I spoke to her that way, and to be honest, I can't believe it either. I don't know why I did that. I guess I snapped just like she did, making me a hypothetical. I'm frustrated because I've been giving all those report and received none. She is depressed, and I'm the one saying you're doing a good job, honey. You got this, honey. I can know. This is why. No, this is why I say to myself. There's more to it, but this person is way too young. I just don't know. She slept in Dean's room in a sleeping bag last night. I apologize for telling her to go up, and she says she needs time to get over it. I feel like we both behave in a yes more fashion. I think she could be processing too clearly. She thinks I did something wrong, and that the case. Is that the case? No. You put your foot down because she was acting like tired and she needed to go up. So this came to the end of the video, guys. I'm sorry that, again, the clips. I am sorry this video isn't how long I usually be, but I hope you guys did enjoy this. I see you guys.